All right, episode 77 of the Sick Ghouls is live.
Here we are, folks.
Can you pass me a platinum, please?
Of course.
Thank you. How is life? How's everything? How's the world treating you? I don't
Good.
know why,
Good. No complaints. I am. We've got the cat here tonight. We've got the Bud Light Platinums.
You can't have Bud Light Platinum. Get down. What are you doing?
We'll get a couple limes for her.
No.
Oh.
She's a vodka girl. I want to kick you out, man. Get off me.
Well, here we are. Otis Timlin, Luke Kincaid, the Goats.
This cat is. I'll kick her out.
All right.
I'm sorry. No, she's biting the fucking wire. This is a horrible. What a horrible third goal we have. What's new? Nothing really has been going on at all.
No, I have very little to talk about. It's been uneventful.
When was the last show? Was it last Monday?
Last Friday, right?
Okay.
Didn't we do it?
Yeah, we did it Friday,
Yeah,
yeah.
a little behind the Ghoul scenes here. We've been getting into it here. We've been doing it on different days. We've been recording at our leisure.
Yeah, I had an idea for a new segment to put on the show. Ghoul mail. Send us anything and we'll read it on the show.
All right. Who sent us Ghoul mail?
Anyone.
Oh, I didn't know if you had one already.
No, I didn't have one
I
already.
actually have one here. This is from, let me look here. Actually, I really plan to read this already. This is from Yadolf Yitler.
Okay.
They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. Oh my.
Wow. That's our first one.
That's our first. Get the fuck out of here. Get. But yeah, no, the thing I wanted to talk to you about this week was we've got fucking Wentz and the Eagles. It looks like it's really going to happen.
I hope not.
You want McCarthy to play?
Yeah.
You know Wentz wants to play.
I want McCarthy to play.
You don't have faith? You don't think he'll do it?
No. I just know because, of course, like, the stars are aligned for them to come back and win. Then they'll come back and win. They'll have a rebound game against them.
I'll tell you, I would bet my life savings that the Eagles win this week, no matter who they were playing, because these teams like that, they don't lose 3 in a row.
No, if they lose. I mean, if they lose this week, I'll be so happy.
I'd be great,
But,
they'd still be in it. I've been loving this Penn State thing. It's just about the only good thing in my life.
Franklin got fired.
I was very happy about it.
Yeah, the worst thing he's ever seen was Dunbar run a 40-yard dash in front of him.
What's up?
I said the worst thing. That was the second worst thing that happened in James Franklin's life was to get fired from Penn State.
He watched Dunbar run
He watched Dunbar run a 40-yard dash.
For what?
Because he was trying out for Penn State
Oh,
football.
when they had the open tryouts?
Yeah.
He didn't make it?
No.
No. You know what it is about Dunbar? He's weak-minded.
Yeah, he's feeble.
I don't think the guy really has much in terms of mental capacity or yo, dude, what's he fucking talking about my mental capacity for, dude?
You don't know anything, dude. But yeah, did they play a game after? Who did they play after UCLA?
Northwestern.
They lose to them?
Yeah,
Really?
this week. That's why they fired him.
Oh, is Northwestern bad?
They're not good.
Okay.
But UCLA didn't win all year. Like, he was going to get fired after the season for that loss anyway.
Yeah, but those teams, I mean, doesn't their quarterback suck, Penn State? That's my mom yelling at the Cats.
Their quarterback was supposed to be a first-round pick.
Yeah, didn't he suck, though?
Yeah, he blew it. Drew Aller, he blew it.
He got injured, right?
Yeah, it's like a phantom injury because they're going to send him. He's not going to want to play anymore because he's not going to win a national title. So
yeah, it was shout out to the Giants and Cam Scatterbo and Jackson Dart beating the Eagles. Thank God, we were talking about on the phone. Thank God neither of them are Eagles players.
it'd be terrible.
That would be the most insufferable thing in the world.
The Eagles fans, well, we talked about it. We might have talked about it on the show, but if they had gotten Cooper Flag, because the Sixers had a better chance of getting him than the Mavericks did. If they had the Cooper DeJean and Cooper Flag, the cross-promotion advertisements, like there'd be an Acme commercial with those two fucking helping some old bitch out to her car.
And you would see people like Conshohocken would be insufferable with the Scatterbo jerseys.
Conshohocken.
my
What
God.
about like South Philly?
Wildwood would be insufferable. Both, like, yeah, it would be the worst thing in the world.
Oh my
It'd be
God.
like Jason Kelce as a running back. I want to shoot myself.
I hate Jason Kelce so much. I like Travis more. I couldn't believe.
I don't like Travis more.
I like Travis more. I mean, I've made my mind up on this before the Taylor stuff. I mean, Travis is just a dumb wigger, but now he's a fucking wigger playing yuppie, which wiggers tend to do.
Yeah, it's
But-
pathetic. He's a chameleon with his wives.
I mean, it's not pathetic. He's incredibly rich. He's with the most famous person alive.
That's a good point.
But how is he any different than us? You know, we're the same.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, we're not like him at all. Yeah, I look around the world and I think maybe those guys are just better than we are at life.
What do you mean?
Like the fuckers that everybody hates. It's like, well, I mean, they're doing well. Maybe they're just better at life.
Probably. I don't like Kelce just because of the Taylor Swift stuff and then the vaccine stuff.
Oh yeah, Mr. Pfizer, he's a shill. What can you do?
Shill.
But they all are. They all wanted to get into the Illuminati. You had to do something like that. Like to end up dating her, you had to. He couldn't have done that without the Pfizer.
What could he have done though?
You have to prove yourself to them. There's some kind of like degradation rituals you have to go through.
Did?
Who knows, man? I think that there's like ritualistic like dancing. I think there's sick shit. Our friend Joe G, I won't say who it is, but he sent us a video of people we know doing this choreographed dance recently. And he's like, look at this witchcraft bullshit. And it's like, oh my God, that's true. You look at that stuff, these people do these things, and it's like, it's all like, people like to see other people degrade themselves for their own.
They don't have like a self, they don't have like a switch to know something stupid. It's just people who just agree to do anything. It's insane.
Anything, man. People will just do anything for a shred of like. But I mean, I guess it worked out for him. But think of all the Kelces that try to do that can't do it.
What?
Like try to get in with the Illuminati. I think about like the Rogers types. It's like he's absolutely not in. He's completely hated.
Right.
And it's like maybe there's something. You know what I mean? Maybe he saw something that they wanted him to do and he wouldn't do it, and that's why he hated it. That's why he's full of hate.
I don't think Raj. Yeah, I don't think. But is Brady a part of it?
The Illuminati? Well, he's playing that flag football in Saudi. So.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
All these Saudi guys, man, it's just tough. WWE will be sold to them eventually.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm already off WWE. I'm not watching fucking SmackDown at 8 in the morning or Raw or whatever the fuck.
No, did you see what happened?
Yeah, the Vision broke up.
Yeah.
Who the hell cares?
I liked it. I liked that.
What?
I'm not gonna watch the show, but I did like that.
What, Braun versus? So they can do Roman and Seth versus the Brauns, and then
No, but I like Payman managing the Bronze.
well, the Brauns better beat Seth and Roman.
They won't. They won't do that.
No,
though.
it's all this just for a Shield nostalgia pop,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
there've already been like 3 reunions. We don't need it again. Seth and Roman finally gonna team. Like, yes, they are.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
Then maybe they'll have their one-on-one WrestleMania match. That'd be good. But I'll tell you, I'm not excited for WrestleMania this year.
No, how could you be? There's nothing really build to it.
Yeah, it's
They don't have all the good matches on the Saudi one to make people watch.
So who do we think? Let's do this now for posterity, so we could remember. Who do we think are going to be the guys on the WrestleMania in Saudi that's come out of retirement? Rock will wrestle for sure. They'll do Rock versus Roman. I think Austin will probably wrestle.
I don't think Austin will.
I do. I think he'll wrestle.
If he wrestles, they have to offer him the most amount of money anyone's been offered in the world to wrestle, because he turned down it for so long.
But then he wrestled Kevin Owens.
They probably offered him the most amount of money.
Yeah, but Saudi has more money than Vince.
They might have to double what they gave him at WrestleMania.
They can,
and then they can.
They will. I think the Undertaker will wrestle.
He would do it for free.
Yeah,
he's a fucking pathetic piece of shit. The Undertaker.
Guys,
you
will rest in peace, guys.
My wife was the best women's wrestler of all time.
Oh my
guys.
God, that's how we'll do it. It's gonna be Undertaker and fucking
Michelle McCool
against Seth
Becky
Rollins.
and Seth.
Yeah,
that's gonna be horrible.
That's gonna be
Loser wears a burqa or something like that.
Dude, the Undertaker is getting fucking like.
He's pathetic.
You think he's pathetic?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't go that far.
Mm-hmm.
He's
pathetic. He is.
How's he pathetic?
His wife's always on the podcast. That's the worst thing he can do.
My wife's always on my podcast.
So is mine.
I
got triggered for like a half second.
Did you?
I really did. I really
did.
did.
For what? For saying wife?
He said wife and my. I'm like, ours, but okay.
What? You're not. We're spouses. We're comedy spouses.
No, we're not spouses at all. We're good friends.
Oh.
Platonic friends.
I don't know. I've seen the Ghoul message boards.
I haven't seen them. I don't have access to the Ghoul message boards.
They think we're up to something.
They're shipping us? Are Korean girls drawing like yaoi pictures of us?
Yeah, I'll tell you something. There's an anime drawing of the two of us where we're holding hands.
Oh, burn that. Burn that now. Burn it down.
Probably drawn by Brandon Combs, that freak. Yeah. Yeah, we've got nothing but sickos here. Nothing but freaks.
This podcast is for the sickos.
Yeah, no one else. That's like we need this. You have to be sick to listen to this, and you should be. That's why we put it in the name. Yeah, it's a sick world out there, but I think Seth and Becky versus the old Undertaker and Michelle McCool will be bad. I think Michaels will wrestle. He'll wrestle on NXT.
He's the one that can still wrestle. He's the one
not
that
at 63.
Yeah, but the Brothers of Destruction versus DX match, he was the best one of that match.
Right, but think about this. By the time that WrestleMania comes, that'll have been 9 years before.
That's insane.
2027 to 2018.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Dude, I'm not even going to watch that WrestleMania unless it's like really
No.
You know we'll end up watching it, but
If what I'm worried about is they're gonna give that's gonna be the one where CM Punk main events night 2 of Mania is Saudi Arabia.
I think they could go to 3 nights for that. I could see it.
Less is more.
Yeah.
Less is more. That's so stupid.
Not everybody needs to be on the WrestleMania card. That's why it's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You need to have 8 matches and that's it. Or if you're going to do 2 nights, have 12.
Sometimes less matches.
I wouldn't mind a nice 7-match WrestleMania.
Yeah.
One day. CM Punk versus Cody.
That should be a main event this year.
Roman versus Seth. That's a co-main event. That's
Yeah.
not a main event. No Rock. No fucking 60-year-old. I'd love if these guys could still wrestle. You're telling me I wouldn't love to see Steve Austin versus Roman Reigns or some shit, but it's not. What are we doing here?
Steve Austin's the one I wouldn't mind seeing wrestle because it's Steve Austin.
I don't want to see him embarrass himself.
Triple H might do it. Even if he can find one doctor to clear him to wrestle, he'd do it.
Well, he runs the company. He could definitely do it if he wanted to. But I think what it is with him, if he has heart problems, it's probably carrying all the extra weight that he doesn't want to have to do.
Oh yeah,
to bulk up for the match,
because
he's the one more than anybody. He's talked about how hard it is to get to look like Triple H for a match when he's not doing it all the time.
Yeah.
It's like a 3 or 4 month thing. I mean, for the money, I'm sure he'd do it.
Yeah,
because he never got never got a send off, and it'll be some reluctant thing where some guy beats the shit out of him.
Who would he beat in the send off? Because he's not losing his last match.
Seth Rollins.
He would. Yeah.
Or
Seth,
Punk.
Oh my God!
Heel
I
Punk.
would break a TV if I saw
Cody.
That pissed me off. I'm sorry for the wrestling talk. None of all of our fans watch
I'm
wrestling.
not sorry. Fuck
But
him.
I mean, Night of Champions 2011. That, and then Royal Rumble 2013. Awful.
What was 2013? Punk versus
The Rock.
Yeah, awful. They're gonna have to, like, at this point in wrestling, you're not gonna be treated like a big star until you're fucking 50.
No, it's stupid. It's so stupid.
Look at how long it took them to give Punk some real star treatment.
I know. That's after he had the WWE Championship in 2011.
Sad times. It's a really pathetic thing.
No, you're right. And then Karrion Kross, I mean, he was over with the crowd, but they still released him. I wasn't a fan of him at all.
Boring.
He was so boring, but he was over with the crowd, and they just got rid of him.
He wanted to. He was doing that interview with fucking. Who was he doing it?
Sam Roberts.
Chris Van Vliet.
Chris Van Vliet.
Was it Ariel Helwani? It was Ariel
Yeah.
Helwani, and he was like, then they didn't want to re-sign my wife, and it's like, well, your wife doesn't wrestle, and you're never on TV,
and she never talks for you.
So what does she do?
Yeah,
she's just there to make you tolerable. Because
Yeah.
Karrion Kross without Scarlett is not the same as Karrion Kross with Scarlett. They have the good entrance, and that's it.
Yeah.
You can't wrestle.
I saw her wrestle in CZW 12 years ago.
God, could you imagine her around those fucking cretins that were at that? How she?
I always notice there's never any hot women that just watch wrestling.
Literally have never met
The
one.
only hot women that like wrestling are the wrestlers.
Yeah, or they go with their boyfriends. I've seen that.
I've never seen that. Even that. One of the hottest women I've ever seen in my life was at the midget wrestling I was at. I couldn't believe how I saw
she had to be there with a boyfriend.
She was.
Yeah.
I saw 3 hot women. I'm like, I could not believe how hot they were.
I've never seen a hot woman at a wrestling show that wasn't there with her boyfriend. I don't care how much they claim to like fucking Charlotte Flair or something, or Tiffany Stratton to be more modern. I've never seen a good-looking woman go to a wrestling thing on her own. And if I were one, I wouldn't want to go.
No.
To be around those
You would be
fucking creeps.
assaulted.
Yeah.
Some of the worst smelling people, the ugliest people I've seen at wrestling shows.
Worst
And
smelling.
I've been doing comedy for 6 years, and it's still at the wrestling shows.
The most ugly, inhumane, disgusting, poor hygiene, dick licks go to professional wrestling.
I've never seen so many 6XL bodies.
In 4XL shirt.
How are you a 6XL and your stomach still popping under your shirt? That's
WWE
insane.
fans, man, I'll tell you something. It's 360 pounds of shit in a 320-pound bag.
They would
5'9".
God forbid, because I'm a 4X, 3X, and a lot of times
Yeah, but you're 6'6".
the 3X sometimes shrinks. Sometimes it shrinks. They all shrink. So I get 4X because when it shrinks, it looks better. 3X I get because every time there's like a Samoa Joe black T-shirt with like just a black shirt, Samoa Joe, SoCal Badass, or something like that. I go, oh, I want to get that. 6 through 3 is all bought out. I'm like, of course that's bought out. These fat fucks buy these shirts and I can't get them.
You're the only one over 6 foot buying them.
I know, 100%.
Yeah, they're all short. They're all shorties. They're all shorties, folks.
Shirts nowadays, oh my God, that hurts so bad. Shirts nowadays have been so horrible because you ever see how shirts now, they have like the design on the left pocket?
Yeah.
And they have, what the hell is she playing? The shirts on the left pocket, and they have, I like that, but I hate when the shirts have like the ginormous logo on the back. I can't stand that at all. I don't like that at all.
I like it if the logo's okay.
It depends. I mean, but I'd rather just put the logo on the back, just put it on the front.
Put it on the front.
Put it on the front. I like that. That's a lot better.
That's fair. It's I'll tell you, I haven't bought a wrestling shirt in a long time.
Yeah, last one I bought was that yellow CM Punk shirt.
Mm.
That was the last one I bought. That's when he came back 2 years ago.
Since they went to Fanatics, I don't have any interest.
Fanatics is horrible.
They're gonna rule the world, dude.
They're the most overpriced, cheap fucking shirts ever. But I that windbreaker I got was nice, and that Nike sideline hoodie I got was nice.
What team?
Commanders.
I don't know it. I don't know the wardrobe enough. I got to study. The Commies, they're doing well. They won yesterday, didn't they? No,
They play tonight.
Yeah, they play
They'll
tonight.
lose.
God, I was thinking that Chargers game was fucking yesterday. It's been a week.
That was great though. That was the last time they played was last week.
Yeah, they won.
That was great. I was not expecting that. They're pretty good. Debo's great. Everyone calls him fat, and he's not fat. He's just
Big boned.
big boned.
Yeah.
Bill
He's just Nick Bone.
Ja'Cory McQuisky Tart, or what the hell his name is?
Jaquaski Tart.
But no, it's not Ja'Quisky Tart. The hell is the guy's name
The running back?
on the Commanders?
McCoskey or whatever.
McCorsky Tariff or something like that. We love McCorsky Tariff, folks. He goes by Bill.
Stimulus check? McCoskey stimulus. Yo, when that stimmy hit, bro.
They should win. They should win this game.
The Bears?
Against the Bears.
Yeah, they'll beat the Bears.
I hope so.
I mean, they could lose it. I haven't written off the Bears because of the Ben Johnson. He's still a good coach. He's
Are they
young.
2-4 or 2-3?
2-3.
They beat Dallas.
Yeah, they beat Dallas and they beat the fucking They beat somebody at the last.
Dallas
they
and
beat the
Carolina.
Raiders.
What's that?
Let me look.
They
this
beat
up.
Vegas. Yeah, they blocked the field goal.
The Vegas Vaders.
The Vegas Vaders. They Carolina beat Dallas. Those two teams are the most bipolar teams I've ever seen in my life.
Carolina will have a great game and then a shit game.
Get blown out by like.
They're only 2-2. They already had their bye. These Bears.
Oh, okay.
The NFC North is really good.
I think you guys will win that one.
Packers will win that.
Detroit lost to the Chiefs. Mike Steve, Mr. Vegas, he knows everything.
Why did he predict it?
Yeah, he predicted it.
I didn't even know.
He said, I bet my life savings on the Chiefs money line. I go, yeah, so would I.
Yeah. Well, that's really going out on a limb there. I was out with him and Rick and Dan the other day. Mike and Rick, they love to bicker, man. Our two friends.
They're an old married couple.
They are. They're more married than us. They're really like when they fuck, it's passionate. And Mike and Rick, dude, they were bickering at each other. They both got new cars. They were going at each other about them.
What did Mike get?
He leased a 26 Camry.
What did Rick get?
A Nissan. That he just
Mike won. Mike has a better car.
Yeah, but Rick just kept going on that he got a fucking deal about it. It's a Richard Doctor, as Kanye would say. Rick. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't nail Christ to the cross himself with how much he loves a deal.
Yeah, but I would never get I wouldn't get a new Nissan.
He likes them. He's a company man.
I'm not a Nissan guy, even though I drive a Nissan.
Yeah, but you don't want it because you don't want people to think, oh, here comes another one in a Nissan.
That's a good point. No, actually, the transmissions in Nissans always suck. But what do you have, a Honda?
He's saying, Luke, you got a bad tranny?
My tranny's just fine. But you have a Honda, right?
Yeah.
Those are the best. The Hondas and Toyotas are the best, in my opinion. Yeah. They'll last you forever.
I hope I'll need it to. Yeah, I think all the time.
What was your worst car?
I don't even remember. Like, none of them have been terrible.
That Subaru was decent for you.
Yeah.
Is that the last one you had before this one?
No, then I had that one, the Hyundai that I fucking crashed going to work in the snow. Should have called out that day. Completely, like, I was just alert. I was driving. It was 7 a.m, and I just slid on snow, and that was it. It's a shame I didn't get hurt. And I, just I felt as I was spinning around, because I hit pretty hard into this wall, and I'm thinking, please, if I, you know what I mean? If I'm gonna hit this wall, just let this be the end, please. And then totally unharmed. Car totaled. But
That's the scariest feeling in the world, though.
all I could, even in the moment, this is what a sicko I am. Even in the moment, all I could think about is, how am I going to afford this? How, before I even hit the wall.
That's the scariest thing in the world.
I thought you meant your life. Yeah, no.
The life second. That's the affordability is the worst.
Yeah, it's almost like these car companies probably like go around and take salt up off the road, or when it's freezing, they go around and lay down.
That'd be a great job.
They go to lay down water, and I
got to put down 4 black ice things on the highway.
I was laughing about this. This would be a good idea for a TV show. There's a small town funeral business that starts killing people, so they could keep the funeral business in like, if it's in a town of like 1,000, it's like, well, we only need to have like 10 funerals a year to stay afloat. It's like, all right, well, take the axe, go out. It's like, hey, listen, son, you're 14 now. It's time you join the family business. Go out and start killing people.
That'd be
for this
hilarious.
funeral.
That'd be really funny. But when you like spin out on hitting black ice, so that is like terrifying. I did it one time driving to work when I was a teen. I was late for work. I had to wake up at 7:00 in the morning, or wake up at 6 to get there at 7. And I was like, I didn't have time to clean my windshields, so I just started the car, and I was like driving, like looking out the window, driving like this, and I get to this top of this. It was only a 5-minute drive, but I was at the top of the hill on to Fort Nance. You know where that nursing home was at? I used to work there.
Yeah.
So on top of Fort Nance, I'm driving, and I spin out, and I hit the curb and like spin down the hill, completely fine, but it was terrifying.
Yeah, I saw, you probably got this. Our algorithms are like the same, because whenever I say I saw a video, you're like, oh yeah, I just saw that. So it maybe it's because we like all the same racist pages.
Probably.
But I saw one where a guy did like a complete spin on the highway in like bad weather, and then he didn't hit anything, and it said like, I know this guy drove home in complete silence after that.
That is terrifying. Well, did you have a near-death experience driving?
I guess that crash.
That crash?
I mean,
did your airbags come out?
No, so I guess it was. Well, I mean, actually, I don't know why they didn't, because I hit hard enough to total the car.
Yeah.
I was glad they didn't. I don't want an airbag.
I was driving with my father and my stepbrother to I think we were driving just to go to the store, and something messed up where he made the wrong turn, and he smashed like directly into like the end of I don't know what it's called. You know how like when there's an exit ramp and there's like the steel rail next to the exit ramp? He hit like a guardrail dead on. I don't know how it was crazy how the airbags didn't deploy, because he was going like 34 miles an hour, and he hit something, and like we crashed. The car was like somehow it was all right, but the airbags didn't deploy, which shocked me.
I don't know. I mean, I know very little about it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was hoping, just you got to hope in those situations that there's either no damage or that you're a vegetable, if there is damage.
Why do you want to be a vegetable?
Because, serve me next to some mashed potatoes, but don't let them touch, brother. Yeah, I could handle being a vegetable.
It's crazy because you drive far. You can handle being a vegetable?
I think so.
I think anybody can. You don't have a choice to be handling it or not.
Yeah, but I think some people. I guess you're right. I wonder if
I much prefer fruit, though. I'm not a vegetable.
Oh, well. That's why you're the wife. But I love I love the thought of that. It's like you're just there. No one can do anything to you. You're a vegetable, And if you come to and you're alive and you're just a quadriplegic, you can say whatever you want to somebody, because even if they beat you up, you can't feel it.
Well, Kill Bill, the girl was in a coma.
And what happened to her?
She got raped.
Yes, she did. And
that wasn't mentioned at all after that. Not once after that.
All right, Mr. Feminist here. Look at him.
What?
I mean, I guess. But I mean, if that's gonna happen, isn't it better that it happened when you're asleep? I mean, not for me. I would enjoy it, but
I guess.
Not like these whiners.
These whiners.
Oh God! Not like these wanderers from away.
That's a throwback. Can you please pass me a pack of Zins, please? I apologize for making you do stuff for me.
That's all right.
Thank you.
What are spouses for? We gotta go through and find everybody's comedy spouse.
Joe and John, Steve and Holly,
Chuck and Campbell.
Chuck and Campbell. Okie and Shane Hennessy, Bob C and Mrs. C.
Yeah, I guess so. Tang Combs,
Mm-hmm.
Pitts and Tone.
Yep. And who else is there? Dave and Dan. What's the Philly guys? There's Logan and George, Brendan and I feel like it's more like Chomick and Fry guys more the couple. And then who's
Brendan's a lone wolf.
He's a lone wolf. Well, he's a fucking former vet. He knows how to be by himself.
Yeah, I know. When he's sitting there thinking about his thoughts.
I always tell him like you're a director. I'm very honored to be in presence of a decorated veteran right here.
I always tell him. I say, how many Arabs you killed? Be honest with me. How many? I've said that on stage, and people have been appalled. They think I'm like harassing a veteran.
Really?
Like, yeah, people. I'm harassing a veteran. They don't know.
Oh, I had that.
Me and Susan. Let's see.
Ashley and Sarah Hansen. Is that no? That's not true. No, it's Doss and Noah Burr. That's a couple. That's all I know.
One day we have to think of something like the comedy spouse face-off or something where we do a three-legged race.
We're not a spouse, and he always miscast me.
As what? The wife?
The wife.
All right, we're both men. We're in a domestic
We're both
partnership.
men. I like that more.
But we got to have the three-legged race. It's our cocks. It's Oh God.
Be a short race.
Yeah.
Be a short race.
It's more of a sprint. Oh,
Dolan and Lancer. That's a comedy couple.
Oh, Dolan and Lancer. I love it. Tommy and Mark.
Oh yeah. And I introduced those two.
That's such a Seinfeld.
What did I tell you about the Seinfeld moment I just had? Oh, when I paid the guy for the tire and he didn't accept the money, I felt
Yeah, you told me about
I
that.
felt like such a putz.
Why?
The guy was a legal alien, and I gave him the money, and he goes, "No, it's okay." And he's big dogging me.
Yeah, but they're both black
He's
people.
big dogging me in my own country. They're not above black people. What are you talking about?
Call ICE.
No, he doesn't. He gave me a free tire. I can't really call ICE on him.
I'd do it. You want me
No.
to do it? What's his name? Enrique?
Probably.
Well, hey Enrique, get time to learn Chinese, buddy. We're sending you back.
Get ready to sing Hava Nagila, buddy.
God, I'd love to be Jewish. Do you think if I convert, life will just start getting better?
Obviously, I mean, for the joke, yes, but there's a lot of stuff you can do to make your life better before converting to Judaism.
Convert to Islam?
Convert to Islam, Buddhism.
I mean, the Buddha, he's really just a miserable fuck.
Is he?
But it's like
the fat guy?
Buddha, like all the teachings in Buddhism, it's like just let go of anything that you're scared to lose. So he'll tell you like don't form big relationships with your family or friends, because in the logic of that, the pain of losing them isn't worth the joy of having them around. It's like you'll never experience this pain of loss if you never get attached to anything.
That's perfect. I agree with that 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so distance yourself from all your family.
That's smart, though. I mean,
I disagree with that completely. You can't have, listen, if your dog, I know a lot of people who have their dogs die and then they don't want to get another dog because they think nothing's worth it.
That's exactly what I am.
So
yeah.
10 years of fun isn't worth the one bad day of the dog dying. I mean, obviously it's terrible.
Yeah, it's like a 2-month, 3-month grief period.
All right, so 10, what's that? 120 months isn't worth 3 months? Because you wouldn't care.
No, because the pain of losing the dog, I think, is worse than the joy of having a dog.
Right, but the pain of losing the dog wouldn't mean anything if the joy of having the dog wasn't so.
Wait, this is fucking bizarre. How you're being more positive than this than I am. That is insane.
Well, you've got to try to have the life experiences. I mean, dear God, if not for that's why I'm it's like being around the boys. That's all there is. So it's like I can't. If one of the boys died, I'd be devastated, but I couldn't just like.
Well, I think you have to be born have your mind that way. Because if I had a choice, I wouldn't mind having that way of thinking.
I mean, I guess I have it over a lot more things than most people have, but it's not. It's better. It's cooler to care. I always say that. It's cooler to care.
That's weird hearing you say that.
I say that. You've heard me say that many times.
No, I never heard you say that once. Till now.
No, I say that all the time. It's cooler to care about things. I was just saying that to Chuck and Campbell the other day. But it's like, that's what you keep coming back for. It's like, to pretend you don't. It's like, oh, I didn't even want this dog. It's like, all right, man. It sucks losing a dog, but it's like, you got to remember the good times more than the bad. Just the bad times, it's easier to remember.
That's a very, again, it's nuts hearing you say something so positive.
I mean, life is still worthless, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna get rid of the.
But you're putting worth to life with that statement, saying, like,
well, there are the few good things you have, you got to hold on to, man. It's not worth because life is gonna go on and suck anyway. Like, you're still gonna have to pay all your bills. You're still gonna have to deal with your job. You're still gonna have.
I mean, that's not a. I mean, yeah.
Right, but
thinking. I would say that's those are cases for life sucking, paying bills and.
I mean, I think that's a good.
Well, it depends on what bill you got to pay. My phone bill is only $60. That's fine.
Right, but
I have a ticket in Philadelphia for $160. That sucks.
But think about if you didn't have the good things in life, that ticket, it would just weigh on you all the time. You need to have the things to lose it. So to take that out.
This is still bizarre. I'm sorry. This is still bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
How bizarre. What do you like more, Cheez-Its or Goldfish?
Cheez-Its, but I don't really like either of them.
Really? What's your go-to cheese cracker food?
I haven't. I'll tell you, I haven't eaten any of them or bought any of them by choice in a long time.
Neither have I.
I'll take a handful, bro. I've been taking handfuls, but I ain't about going out to the store making a special trip just to go buy Cheez-Its.
What's your if you're going to a grocery store, do you like? I don't think. Did you ever buy snacks?
I'll get like the Hers kettle.
Yeah.
I can't eat a lot of snacks, dude, because I drink a lot of beer and I would be obese.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about this. You put down like 1,000 calories worth of beer a day.
Do you really?
It doesn't leave you a lot of wiggle room.
No, it doesn't.
Not every day. But
You gotta eat pure carnivore protein diet.
I mean, think about it. If I'm going out on a Saturday night with I was thinking about being out with the boys the other night, right? We had a great time. Easily 1,600 to 1,700 calories worth of beer or alcohol, because roughly every alcoholic is like, unless there's
calories,
100 per serving of alcohol.
Okay. Well, I think beer is like 200, 300 calories.
Not for one serving.
I could be wrong.
So like, you could even look at this. Now it'll be on.
That
here.
has 3 servings.
This has 2 servings. Well, it has 3 servings of alcohol because it's 6% instead of 4. I can't even read the calories. I'm not wearing my glasses.
Calories is 139 calories.
Right.
For 24 fluid ounces. This is 24.
So that's actually less than a lot of them. That's as good as you could get, because usually the best you could do is
like 278 calories for this one thing.
Yeah, but it's 3 servings of alcohol.
Oh, so it's 3. I thought it was 2.
No, it's 6% instead of 4. The platinum is 6%. That's all they had at the store.
Okay, so it's 3 times 140 times 3. It's 0.
Wait, no.
9.
Listen.
390 calories.
You're overthinking this here. Hold on.
I like doing math.
All right. How many servings does it say there are? 1. All right.
You said 3.
Per 12 fluid ounces, there's 140 calories. So the whole thing is roughly 280.
I just said that.
No, you said 3.
You said 3.
No, you said it's in the 3s. You said it was 3. Play the tape back. I swear to God.
But I was saying, okay, so it's 280 calories for this beer.
You play it back. You didn't say 200 the second time.
I did. I call that even. That's even.
You get what I mean? Because what constitutes a serving of alcohol? It's 12 ounces at 4%. So I thought you were going in to say. So what I'm saying is, if you're getting this for,
I thought I was just going by picking on like
you're getting
the
this
weight of the.
It does, but that's not if it's 6%. You're
okay.
Are we back on?
Yeah, we're back on. I'm just checking the time so I know how much time we're at. So this one, the first recording. We're still recording. What the fuck am I doing?
What I'm saying is getting this at less than 100 calories per day.
All right,
not that that's a big deciding factor in my beer choice, but getting it at so you're getting, it's 2 servings based off the nutrition facts on here, but it's 3 servings of alcohol in terms of your blood alcohol content.
Okay.
So the Bud Light Platinum, you do.
I should trust your. I mean, you've drinking more beer than I have, so I should trust your vision on this.
But the best way to go is liquor, like clear vodka and everything. That's a clear.
You know what's crazy is I was playing. I think I already said this on the podcast. I was drinking. I drank a whole a glass filled to a little bit below the brim of whiskey, and I felt fine. I didn't feel drunk at all.
That's how you know you're feeling good.
Yeah.
You don't realize you're drunk until you've already yelled at a woman.
I think I already did yell. I did yell at a woman that day.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's yeah, it's just you know, if not for beer, man, there'd be nothing.
I really like the taste of beer.
Really?
Yeah.
You like the taste of that?
I like that. I prefer light beers.
Yeah, this is all they had, man. I would have gotten it. The Bud Light Tall Boys though are hard to.
You got the tall boy of Keystone Light one time. That was amazing.
You liked Keystone?
Loved Keystone.
$1.25 in Wilkes-Barre for
really?
for a tall boy.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
You're talking about fucking 60-something cents, 62.5 cents a serving. Can't beat it.
That's great. I really like Keystone. I love Modelo. I like Modelo a lot. I don't like Corona that much. Rolling Rock, Blue Moon.
You like Rolling Rock?
Mm-hmm.
The Kowalski.
Is that the Kowalski?
Oh, Vince Kowalski loves Rolling Rock.
Yeah. My grandfather used to say that it was good till they changed the taste of it. I don't know how true that is.
I almost vomited.
What was that? Oh my god, that was terrifying.
I ate some chicken before. There's a burp smell.
No, I didn't smell it. You scared me for a second.
I'm not drunk. I'm not gonna vomit.
I know.
But you've known me a long time. I'm not a vomiter.
I only seen you vomit once.
Really?
Twice.
Yeah, on the front steps
On
of
the
the
front
old
steps
of
the
my
old apartment, and outside of my car.
Oh yeah. You pulled over. That really freaked you out.
Yeah, I'm been really better about it nowadays.
You
I
were
realized
there-
I used to say I had a vomit phobia. I don't think most.
You,
I think
you have a vomit phobia.
I think most people most people are like that.
I agree. I've cleaned up vomit and it's gotten on my hands.
Couldn't do that.
That's for a good cause.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I've cleaned up vomit on my drunk friends before. If you vomited, I'd clean it up.
I know you would. I know.
I,
We're good friends.
So
If I had gloves, I could do it. Gloves
So
and a mask. N95, double masks, boosted.
Yeah, I could only clean up the vomit of a COVID vaccinated person. I couldn't.
I can't be around COVID vomit.
I just couldn't handle it if it was around the non-vaccinated, non-vax vom.
Non-vax vom.
It's non-vax vom, George. Non-vax vom. Jerry, you need to get over this. Hi.
What's the matter, Jerry? Non-vax vom streak down the drain. Trump apparently brought peace to the Middle East.
Yeah, I saw he was on the. I'll tell you, for as much as I go on about it, I couldn't give less of a shit about the Middle East. I only do it because I'm allowed to.
I like Jordan. That's it.
Did you ever see that meme with Lebanon where it says, "Look at LeBron is over Jordan"? It's on the map.
I never seen that one.
It was a good one. Dude, we're at the point now where telling somebody about a meme that they haven't seen before is better than killing on stage.
Yeah, it's actually more impressive to find a meme somebody hasn't seen before.
Yeah, or the AI. The AI is getting out of control. Jim Cornette was talking about it this week. Did you hear?
I saw the clip.
The Michael Jackson. He was talking about Michael Jackson wrestling Steve Austin. He's like, and there's gonna be some kid out there who thinks Michael Jackson was moonwalking. Jim Cornette on YouTube put up one of the funniest fucking. He has this animator, a new animator, animating his YouTube clips, and I was very against him at first because when they fired the other guy. This is deep in the wrestling lore here, so
Oh yeah.
regular ghouls. But look, I'm going to show it on the screen here. This animation made me just die laughing. It's Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns fighting in Australia.
Was he a kangaroo?
Roman looks like me. Hold on. Tell me you haven't seen me making that face. Drunk playing the piano at 3
Zoom
in
it
the
out a little
morning.
bit more so you can focus. And Cornette's the kangaroo.
Were we in there together?
Yeah.
All right. Showing that tonight was why I wore my hair down. And he sticks his tongue out. Wait, look, this needs to be the episode screen cap. Now that's the face of a man who's doing very well mentally.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, do we have anything to plug? I'm doing the Fry Guys show the 15th of October in
Oh, we had an hour already?
No, never mind. I thought we were at an hour.
Oh, we usually do that at the end. But no, go on. The Fry
Guys show.
the Ortliebs.
Ortliebs. Then we have the Ortlieb show the 16th. Then we have the Don't Tell show. Can't tell you where it is. Mixed race couples in the mall. We'll be there.
We have the new what you call it? The new show.
Did we talk about the new show?
No. We talked
New
about
show
the nail
and,
show.
The nail. Oh,
We have the other show. We have two. We're running two shows now. The Black Sheep.
yes, we have the Black Sheep Pub.
When are we announcing that?
Baba. Once people get back to me that they can do the show.
Who are we waiting on?
Ebony.
I don't want to say it, but
They don't say it.
women are so indecisive.
But yeah, Ebony. Hopefully we get Ebony Campbell, Shauno, and Brandon Dunbar on that. It should be a good time.
Yeah, all week all strong except 1 week link.
I'll say about Campbell.
No, Dad, I'm talking about the squinty-eyed man.
Do you think? I was thinking about doing the showcase and the mic,
All right.
but I'm trying to think. Should I cap the list?
Who cares?
What would you rather do?
Doesn't matter. We
Okay.
can just decide to cap the list there.
Okay. Should be a fun time. I mean, I'm excited for it. Black Sheep. I did the news interview I had a while ago at Black Sheep Pub
What news interview?
for the some documentary about Trump. Something about Trump versus Kamala. I
Oh,
told you about this, didn't I?
No.
I did before.
Wow.
Remember, I told you I went downstairs and I talked to somebody, and they're like, "Okay, this is Luke. This is a Republican," because they're interviewing a
Oh my God! Yeah,
a Democrat,
You and Emily Epstein
a
White.
moderate, and then
What was he? The moderate?
he was the moderate.
He's moderately disgusting.
And they saw me, and they we're gonna refer to him as the moderate from now on. That's
I
a
love
great
that.
nickname.
The moderate.
But they interviewed me, and they go, "This is Luke. This is our Republicans." And the one of the camera guy goes like, "Huh." Like that, like I was joking. I was
he
like,
hates black people.
he hates Republicans and black people.
Oh my God.
And he goes, "So like, what do you think?"
Something the liberals of Philadelphia comedy have in common.
But they're like, "What do you think about Kamala Harris? You know, her being, people saying she's not black." I go, "Well, she isn't black."
Well, you think she's hot though,
I did think she was hot.
so that's why you could tell she's not black.
I actually do think she's black, but I was just saying it's just to drum up some controversy.
Well, you said you're lying to someone else we know, a friend of ours, about how you're really an honest leftist politician of color. You have to have the white spouse.
That's of course. I think Troy Barger said, "Anytime brother gets successful, he gets white suit, white teeth, white car, white woman."
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I love Charles Barkley. He might have the ugliest wife I've ever seen in my life. She looks horrible, horrid, haggard.
How long's he been with her?
For years.
Oh,
Decades.
that's probably why. You have the trade-off. It's like you have an ugly wife, but at least she's with you for you.
That's true.
You know what I always say? You fuck 9s, you marry a 6.5 to 7.
Yeah, she can do it. All right, good. So we're having that show. We're going to announce it tomorrow.
Look at that. What timing?
Yeah, that's great.
Did she message you right now?
A minute ago. That's great.
Oh my God.
It's Black Sheep Comedy Showcase.
She's gonna get on, and that's not a reference to her skin color.
Not
she's
at
gonna
all.
she's gonna get off stage, and they're gonna say, "Ebony, more, more." Oh!
Who would have thought? Yeah, what a crazy a difference a month makes. We were running 0 comedy shows, then we're running 1, now we're running 2. 1 in Philly, 1 in the suburbs in Ardmore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll be a great time. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be great.
Should be a fun time.
What can I say? That's the rare case where I would normally shit on something, but I'm not shitting on our own shows.
Yeah,
But
I had that poor Carbon show this past Friday.
how was that?
Brutal, brutal.
Terrible.
Crowd was packed. They didn't want to laugh at anything.
Hacks say that, but no. But if I believe if it were just Dunbar, I would not. No, I can't.
No, me and him had the better sets.
I believe it. I mean, you guys are actually good.
There was a guy on the show who had very obvious autism, who asked for a guest spot. He came there and Albert gave him a guest
That
spot.
could be one of anybody.
He
Just
was
ask them.
He had legitimate autism. He was a nice guy.
Oh, that could be one of one then.
He was one of the 5 comics that have autism in the scene. But we were talking. He did a set, and the people were talking over everybody the entire time. And then he goes on stage. I guess he knew a couple people there, and he went on stage, and he's doing a set, and people are talking over, and I see a woman at his table go, shh, shh.
He did that during his set.
It's like, yeah, I was like, wow. So we can talk over everybody's set besides his because you know him. Wow.
Oh, the woman shushed you.
Yeah, I couldn't stand that.
Women are just insufferable and shouldn't be brought out anywhere. I'll say that.
You'll say that?
Is that fair?
That's fair.
That's a fair assessment. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I have any good comedy stories. Oh, I was out with the Gibson boys watching the end of that
Can you
Phillies game.
scoot to the right a little bit more?
Oh yeah. Did I might have said this on the show last week though, because we recorded on Friday.
What'd you say? Say it again.
I was the story about watching the end of the Phillies with the Gibsons. We went out after fucking.
No, you called me and told me about it.
I didn't say this on the
I
show.
don't believe
Oh
so.
my God, we went out after Speakeasy or not Speakeasy.
I
We
don't
went
even
out
talk
to
about it. We
Friendly.
didn't talk about the Phillies losing at all.
I think we did. We went out after the Friendly. Maybe I'm wrong. We went out after the Friendly Lounge the other night. Me and fucking Chuck and Campbell, and it was one of the best times. And we were sitting there watching these fucking Phillies blow it. And then after it's over, in the vein of Charlie Kirk, right after this pitcher, I'm sure you all know Kirkering, he made one of the worst plays.
What's the first name?
Charlie. No. He
Kirkering.
He threw the ball away, and Charlie goes, "Oh, wow. Charlie!" He really said that. And oh, my God, it was the perfect comedic timing. Chuck is a god. Chuck and Cam. Cam's going to be the first guest we have on here.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah. We have on soon.
Yeah, and we got to have the Ghoul Friendsgiving is going to be good.
When is what team are you rooting for now in the MLB playoffs?
I don't care.
No, you don't even have a root. Like, it's just like pick a team to win.
Yeah, who is it? The Dodgers, the fucking
The Dodgers, the Mariners, the Brewers,
Yeah, it's Dodgers and Brewers, Mariners, and Blue Jays.
Blue Jays. Yeah.
I guess I'd rather. Who knows, man? Who cares? I'll watch it, but who cares?
Do care? You're gonna watch it.
Yeah, but I watch sports I just watch it to have something to stare at. Even the Packers this year, I still think they're going to win the Super Bowl, but they don't look good now, but they have a great defense. And what other NFC team looks really good? Tampa Bay, but do you trust them in January?
Yeah.
Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
I don't trust them. Todd Bowles is not going to win a Super Bowl.
Top Bowles.
Here's all you need to know about
California
Todd Bowles.
Raisin.
He went to Temple. That's all you need to know. He's not winning any Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Even though
I do forget.
Bruce Arians did, but he had Brady. Brady won in spite of those guys. He didn't win
He
because
did.
of them.
They were 9-8 when they won or 9-7. Were they 9-7 or 9-8 at the time?
I know they were the wild card. I think they won 10.
Did they win 10?
I think they won.
Okay.
But he, I remember that first game against the Saints. It looked really bad for Brady, and he turned it around. I mean, Brady is just, I worship the guy. The Saudi stuff aside, I worship him. Every time people counted him out, he just kept going back. But it doesn't work like that in real life. Like, if you just keep working all the time, it really doesn't work out that way a lot of the time.
Yeah, it does.
You really think that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I mean, I guess, like, in some cases it does, but most of the time I would say no. Look at these guys who, like, they're divorced and stuff, and they keep trying to put their families back together, and it never works. And I mean, I guess Brady got divorced, too, but it's like so much of life, it's like it doesn't work out even if you work hard.
Yeah, I think if you work hard and you show perseverance, it'll work out eventually.
Oh my God, I think that's ludicrous.
No, I don't think it is at all.
Well, I mean, in what context?
A lot of it's bad decision making. If you make correct decisions, smart correct decisions, you'll be fine. It might be the occasional hiccup, but I think if you just think about stuff, you'll turn out okay.
I guess, man. I disagree completely. I know so many. This is about guys that like. Just dudes you see in life, man. I see so many.
Give me an example.
I see like people I've
Don't
worked
name
with.
people. Yeah, okay.
Well, you just see these guys. It sounds when you're not personalizing it to a person, it sounds too vague. But it's like I'll see some of these people that it's like they just bust their asses and they don't have anything, or like they have something.
What don't they have? What do you want them to have?
I don't know. You think like some like money or something, or some like a hot wife or something like that. It's like I know guys, dude, that just like. I always think of my like I don't want to tell this story online or on the show because it's like a friend of mine. But
I'm sorry.
No, I was saying like I'm not saying it in like a personal way because I think we're too young to you know what I mean to really determine anything in terms of life working out. But you think about how many guys you know in your 50s that it's like, man, this guy deserves so much more than this.
I don't really know many people.
Wow. All right. Well, I mean,
Saquon Barkley.
You know,
again, it's not life is not going against him. It's him making those fucking decisions that cause him to be like that. Again, I went from
Saquon Barkley, running back, Penn State.
And I decided to quit my job. Then
Saquon Barkley, running back, Penn
well,
State.
Life's not unfair to you. You're just an idiot with your decision making. Why the fuck? I mean, that's my thought.
I agree with that about that one guy. We got to censor his name.
Of course. I think we had to censor the entire thing.
Should we cut that whole segment?
I think so.
All right, I like it.
He was going, my life's so unfair. I'm like, no, you're just retarded. You're an idiot.
I mean, it is pretty unfair. But you've got to, like, if you don't expect that in life, that's where you really, if you're like.
That's a good point. Yeah, you have to expect that life's unfair.
Yeah, there's just a lot of.
I think I've been really lucky, though, because I think life's been pretty fair to me, in my opinion.
I would say, like, here's the thing, though. People will trick you into thinking, like, saying that is, like, a bad thing. And it's like you're being, like, arrogant or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, people are supposed, like, they say when you're a kid all the time, it's like you should take pride in your life and be happy about your life.
Yeah.
And then whenever anybody does it, they get fucking called, like, an asshole or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, you're right. You've had a good.
Yeah.
Like, but that shouldn't be adversarial. That's a good
No,
thing.
yeah.
But like
yeah,
a lot
right,
of people, if you said, I think I've had it pretty well, people would get angry.
Well, yeah, I've been lucky. You know, I'm getting the gift from the parent, from the grandparent.
Yeah, but it's about more than just money. It's like you have a good outlook.
Yeah, I think it does suck because, like, I guess people will use that against people in certain cases. Like, you know, you ever see, like, Nepo babies? Like,
You're not a Nepo baby.
I know I'm not a Nepo baby. Like, you see people like, oh, you know, they get successful in some type of, like, singing career or something, and they're like, oh, yeah, but their parents are, like, millionaires. I do the same thing. I think about that too.
Yeah. Oh, you'd be stupid not to.
But
now,
like, yeah, what do you want the
they
kids to do?
They do really have the inside track, though.
They do. They
but you can't hold
do.
that. You can't hold that against them
them
in the same way you can't hold it against somebody if they're born dirt poor, because it's like you can't help who your parents are.
No, not at all.
So it's like,
yeah.
I think of Lily Collins, Phil Collins' kid, and like she's not overly talented or overly hot. She's just a fucking whore in movies. But it's like the world needs whores in movies, and if you have a famous father, you might as well let him get you in.
Yeah.
Or like the thing about like Taylor Swift's father buying 100,000 iTunes copies. Like he bought of whatever the first song they put out was. He bought 100,000. He's just, what you think about it, if you have $100,000 to invest in something. And it's like you believe in your daughter's ability to do this. Why not do that?
Yeah.
He bought 100,000 iTunes singles, and then
when did she start getting like?
2007.
Yeah, that was really smart on him to do that because
brilliant. That's what it is. You need to have these shrewd, may I say it, Jews around these people. I mean, she's beaten the Jews. She's become Queen Jew. Like she is.
Is she Jewish?
No, but like she's at the epitome. Think of all the Jews she makes money for.
That's a smart business model though, because like you go on YouTube, give me a Grateful Dead song, anyone, acoustic, any guitar.
I can't think. Hitler Lover Blues. There's
so let's say you get Grateful Dead, Hitler Lover Blues. You want to listen to somebody else play it because I do that sometimes with music, and you see like you look up Grateful Dead, Hitler Lover Blues acoustic cover, and you'll see like there'll be the first one you'll see will always be a woman with her tits out.
Yes.
Playing the guitar.
Thank God.
And then
a couple tiny tattoos and a tank top.
And then 5 down, there'll be another one of a guy doing it, and he won't even show his face. And the guy doing it will always sound better.
Why? Because he's a man.
He's a man.
Right.
But the one with the woman will always have that one. The one with the guy will have 11,000 views on it. The one with the woman will have 11 million views on it.
Yeah, it's always
because sex sells.
Well, that's all, and there's also the.
But that's what Taylor Swift to me is the woman doing the cover of the guitar.
Yeah, she's an attainable, and that's the thing about her too. She's not too hot to be threatening. She's attainable hot. She's the type of girl that if you saw her at a bar and she wasn't famous, you'd probably have a chance with her.
She's female Ed Sheeran.
And that's why you marry a 6.5 to 7, and you don't like, and especially if she's got hotter sisters. That's the key. Seriously, if you get a girl, like you want to bang the hottest sister, but if you get a girl who has hotter sisters, you want to date her because she's aware of it. There's no one more aware of having hotter sisters than the girl herself. And you can get her. She'll be probably willing to cook and clean a lot. She'll be like, especially if the sister is hotter but is like 10, 15 pounds heavier, then that girl will always keep herself in shape, like as a means of spiting the sister. Yeah. Because she'll be like, I've just seen this at work so many times. The inner dynamic of these sisters with each other, it's kind of pathetic. And
I'm trying to remember sisters that went to school together. I remember twins.
But here's the difference with this. Like you and I were as close as brothers.
Yeah.
And which is weird because we're married. And but it's like I never like I couldn't imagine Like seeing, like even just take, because we're like abnormally close. But if you take just even other people, like I couldn't imagine seeing. I'm trying to think, because now it'll sound like somebody I'm including isn't that close of a friend. But I couldn't imagine seeing you do well at something. Like, let's say you got promoted at your job. It's like I couldn't imagine saying, "Oh my God, why did you get promoted at his job?" Like sisters do that. They get mad about it. They race to have kids. They get mad at the other one. Like if one sister gets married first, the other one will probably try to have kids before that one. I worked with a girl last year who was talking about how her brother just got engaged, and then she immediately settled down with a guy, and she's like, yeah, so we'll probably get married and have kids. And it's like, oh my God, you didn't even think about this until your stupid brother got engaged.
Yeah.
And but there's that, like, if you got engaged, could you see me trying to, like, well, I got to have a kid before him? It's like, no.
No, especially you wouldn't have a kid.
No. I'd be saying, I can't believe I'm not going to be able to make Luke's wedding. I have to leave town before this kid is born.
I have 3 weddings to go to next year. It's crazy. I can't wait though. It should be a fun time.
Oh yeah, there's that Somalian one where you're going to shit on the floor.
No, don't say that. My buddy Jason's wedding is gonna be a fun time.
Oh yeah.
My buddy Taylor has to wear the Agbada, folks, the traditional Nigerian wear.
He's going to wear the Ulafala.
The Ulafala. Acknowledge me. That's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, 3. I haven't been to a wedding in like 15 years.
I had 1.
12 years.
It'll be a good time.
When's that?
In the spring. People I've known a while, so it'll be a nice time, you know. But it's I mean,
Nick's, I'm sorry to cut you off. Nick was getting married. He made like the Bachelors. I'm part of the Bachelors. And
Bachelors, the groomsmen.
I'm sorry, groomsmen.
The groomsthems.
And we were talking about. He was saying, "Oh yeah, you guys are all going to be the groomsmen. I'll have a what's the party called?
Bachelor party.
The bachelor party." And
the Bachelors.
Is it bachelor party?
It's a bachelor party, but you were like, we're the Bachelors. Yeah, a couple bachelors.
But he was doing the for the party. He goes, yeah, I'll let you know everything. It's going to be in August. I'll let you know the details. And he goes, I can't wait to get Kincaid drunk as fuck. And they all start telling. I'm like, you're getting married. Why are you so focused on me about me getting drunk?
I mean, every time we go out, I say people will tell me we got to get Luke drunk, and I'll be like, you can't. The only way to do it is to let him do it himself, because he's gonna. If
anytime somebody wants me to do something, I don't want to do it.
Well, you're a natural contrarian, as am I. If somebody tells me to do something, I immediately don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. If they say you can't do it, you immediately want to do it. I guess I've kind of let go of that. I'm not as stubborn as I used to be.
Did you? I wish I could let go of it. But I don't know.
I mean, I'm completely controlled by hatred and spite. I have nothing but contempt for people. And it's not really anybody we even know. It's not anybody in comedy, for sure, outside of like 3 or 4 people, certain Weasel. But I just think that like most of the people I hate have very little to do with me, but I just hate them so much that it just continues on.
Well, I don't think we alluded to who he or she is.
It's a man. If you can call him that. He shouldn't be acting like that.
That's true. That's true.
The Weasel.
That's like a fucking Primus song that would come out now.
The Weasel.
The Weasel.
He's a good guy to know.
It's Pop Slender. That's who it is about.
No, I like them dangly bits, bro.
I love Pop Slender. Well, I think we're at an hour.
Well, if you guys can believe this, we went on a tangent shitting on another comic, and now we had to cut 7 or 8 minutes because we were really letting him have it, and now we're gonna do 7 or 8 more minutes. Who else do you hate? I hate Sean O.
I can't stand Sean O'Shaughnessy.
I know. Throw him off that
worst.
show.
He is the worst.
I'll say this. This is the biggest credit you could give to Sean. Like, here's how you could tell with the lines we booked for these 2 shows we're doing. We thought of them in like 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. We were like, oh my God, well, we have to have a woman, but after that we get to book fun people.
No, Ebony's fucking great.
As is Medina.
And Medina, of course. But we did a list of women to book.
How many are on it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20
Can I look at it? I want to see how many of them are trans.
Well, if you don't count trans, 17 women.
All right, good. We only have 3 trans? You know who I'm going to add?
She's already on the list.
Oh, good. Yeah, we came up with 20 women that we actually like enough to book. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Here, Ghoul Nation, write in. If anybody, email us at sickghoulspodcast@gmail.com. Email us the 20 women you think we thought good enough to book, and whoever gets the most of them right can be a guest on the show.
If the first person you wrote down was Monica, you're already wrong.
Yeah. In my country.
In my country. She had a good. I'm not gonna talk about Monica. I'm just gonna censor that.
Why? Where'd she have a good set?
Turks had comedy.
She did okay. She didn't do great.
Did you watch her set?
Yeah.
Oh, well then she must have not did that good. 'Cause I thought she did okay.
I mean, she did okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't anything to write home about. I guess we'll censor that.
Nothing in comedies to write home about.
Have you ever seen Us? You're something to
do.
write home about. You had a great set that night.
It was the kind of quote. My biggest regret in life is I'll never get to see myself perform.
Dude, if I were in an audience and I got to see myself come out, I would be fucking over the moon.
I know. What the fuck is she yelling about? My mom's just making these weird noises.
She heard we were booking women. I couldn't deal with it. Can we book your mom on a show?
No.
To do a set?
I'd rather book Peggy O'Leary to have 3-hour sets in a row than book my mother on a show.
I'll tell you what, we're getting to the point now where she's become one of the more tolerable women just to be around. And I say
trust me, you only here for an hour. You don't live here. She's not tolerable.
I think she'd be great on a show.
Drove the U-Haul to Bartow, PA.
Bartow,
PA, past
Bartopia?
Schwenksville, Bartopia, with my mom and my grandmother, and I was already mad because my grandmother bought my mom a kitchen set instead of just buying a new one getting shipped to her house. What's wrong?
I was looking at the fly.
Oh, my grandmother bought my mom a kitchen set without. I would think you would just buy a new one and have it get shipped to your house. No, my grandmother bought her one, a used one. We had to pick up an hour away. So I was in the truck, and I'm like, you know what? I'm so mad. Why couldn't she just buy a new one that get shipped to her house? We had to go and drive an hour. We had to drive an hour. Why couldn't you find anything close? I'm all mad. I'm the one driving the U-Haul. I'm like, I'm gonna give her shit about Israel. As soon as I got in the car, I was like, Trump is such a wussy. She's like, why? Why do you think that? I go, all this cow talent to Israel, I can't stand. She goes,
Luke's grandmother's a big Israelite.
how dare you say that? Why are you so? What's wrong? What's wrong with Israel? I go, I don't know. They did 9/11. They did this. They did that. They did Epstein Island.
No, that's what I mean about saying that hard work. Like, you look at that, you could work your whole life and then fucking die in 9/11.
They paid out the families. You provide for your family.
How much do these fucking 9/11 people get?
I don't know. They must have got something.
Something.
Maybe.
Well, if they got $100,000.
But that's so rare to happen.
That's what I think about. That's the stuff that gets me really angry, dude.
What?
Have you seen my? You want to see my YouTube search history over the last 2 months? It's been nothing but 9/11.
What gets you so mad about it?
Well, it's like, think about, you're a fireman. You're there. You're working hard. You're trying to go help people, and then you get fucking lung cancer, and then die a slow, painful death by like 2006 while your family looks on. That's the type of stuff that makes life feel like it's not worth living.
But that's so rare it happens that it's like not even worth putting brain power to it. It's not worth thinking about. That's so rare.
It still happens.
It happened once.
Oh, but think about all the times it happens. These companies lying about things, and people get sick from
What
it. Look at the
happens
vaccine. Look at all the people who are going to die from the vaccine.
Are you dying from the vaccine?
I wish, brother.
So don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know, but you know what it is, Luke? I'm an empath. I care about other people. I really do. I care about other people. To my own detriment, I care about other people.
What was I going to rant about? But I said Israel did 9/11, and she's like, how could you be so anti-Semitic? I go, I don't know. I just can't. I was like, literally
I look around at the world and I see
5 minutes into the car ride, I was saying that.
But see, now that stuff triggers you. That stuff doesn't trigger me.
What?
Like going and doing like a U-Haul thing or something like
You
that.
would be triggered by that.
No, I've done way worse.
You wouldn't be pissed off if your grandmother and mom spurs a U-Haul trip to you?
I mean, they have before. I've done things like that before. One day I had to remove a tree stump from the backyard with no notice.
Were you by yourself doing it?
Yeah.
That's
No, it wasn't worse. No, I wasn't by myself. It was them standing there.
Yeah.
But it didn't, like, it bothered me, but it didn't bother me as much as thinking about 9/11. Thinking about 9/11 fucking affects everything I do. It ruined my life thinking about 9/11.
Why?
I don't know. I just can't stop thinking about it. It's like What's the fucking point?
What are you gonna do about it though? What's the point of thinking about it if you can't do anything about it?
Well, that's the thing. I can't do anything about it, but I know. It's Mark Wellborn's fault for showing me that goddamn movie. That movie ruined my life. I think about that every day.
I didn't ruin your life.
Jews doing 9/11.
Israel, not Jews. Don't say Jews. Israel. Israel.
Right. Made up of?
The Israeli government.
Yes.
The officials.
What? You're right. Shalom.
Why?
Well, Luke's been compromised by Jews.
Why not? No, I have not. My credit score is printing in the fives. It's not. I'm not. But why 9/11? COVID, I think, was worse than 9/11.
I agree.
How come that hasn't ruined your life?
Well, because 9/11, it's violent. You know how I am with violence.
So what's the? I'm confused.
I mean, COVID, it's a thing to a control thing to get everybody to take the vaccine and everything and to shut everything down and to take the election from Trump. 9/11, you're fucking killing people in the streets. That's just
they do that every day. Yeah, it happens
but
every
to do
day.
it in such a public way and mine it for this emotion where you have these people who think that just because they cried for it in the moment that it's something that can't be questioned. You're brainwashing people and you're taking intelligent people and making them stupid because they just believe this bullshit because they think it's impossible that the government could be behind something like that. And it's like you look at the atrocities that every other major government commits, Russia, China, Saudi Arabia, and somehow we're incapable of doing these things. People are so against the thought of even considering that we were behind something like that. And it's like all these governments are the way they are because they fucking are ruthless and they do these things to get power. Like we have opium fields in Afghanistan and in Vietnam we had that. And it's like we're having these wars. We're drafting people for Vietnam and we're mining people for their emotions to join up after 9/11, a false flag attack. You get these people to sign up and go get shot in Afghanistan. Then the family's destroyed, kids growing up without fathers. Then those kids get into violence, get into drugs. It's just sick. It's a sick thing that happens. And like it's become such a holy thing that people think because they grieve for it in the moment that it's disrespectful somehow to challenge it. How is it disrespectful to the people who died to question whether it really happened or whether the true story is true, which it isn't. But it's like you have these people so brainwashed, and it's like these are intelligent people, and they're just taking this slop in, and it's like, man, I like you, but it's like, how can you just? It creates a society.
But they're lucky. The ones that taking the slop are the lucky ones.
I guess you're right. I mean, it's certainly better to do that. I would, honest to God, if I were had a kid, I would tell him, don't come looking for me. You're not going to know. If I had a kid, I would tell him, do not question authority. Go ahead, do what you want, be a stool pigeon. Like, find something you want and then just immediately start kissing ass because it doesn't, that's the best way.
Oh, I agree.
But they teach it. They tell you in school to do the opposite of that, and it doesn't. That's what.
Yeah, when you do it, I
guess that's what I meant. I was getting at with my intern, because I mean, what I was talking about before about hard work and everything. It's like if you're in a corporate setting and you see some kind of real injustice, how many times is speaking up about it going to pay off for you?
Never.
Never.
1 out of 10.
Never.
Maybe.
Not a single time. So it's like you're out there, and the only way you could is if you have concrete proof that the people, because even let's say there's there's 7 bosses on a panel that pretty much run thing, a board of directors, which a lot of these companies have. If you challenge one of them, the other 6, unless they hate him, are going to completely back that guy because it's a threat to their own power. Unless you have the type of evidence that they say, "Fuck it, we have no way out of this." Like you have to have a video of a guy like red-handed, literally. So. But otherwise, they're just going to back the person, and then they could tie things up in litigation where if you're suing them, you're not going to have the money to stay in lawsuits the whole time, and you're going to eventually give up or settle for less than you're owed. And it's like, I would just say, do not ruffle any feathers, man, because it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
I see there's specific aspects of it, like at my own job that I would say, especially at the old job I had, where I would see that constantly. And it's like you're told, you should do the right thing. You should stand up for people who can't stand up for themselves. But I could, how many times does that work out? Never.
No, it doesn't happen very often. No.
And that's what I'm saying. You work, so if I should rephrase. If you work hard within the confines of, coloring in the lines, then yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta think. You can't be thinking about that stuff, in my opinion. Here's what you. I don't think I know 9/11. I think the government did it. I believe everything you say about it, but I don't have the same level of care you have about it. I don't know. I go, well, what are you gonna do?
I guess 9/11 makes my act possible. So you know what I mean.
It does a lot of good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does a lot of good for you.
But I had found something else to exploit.
What other conspiracy theory would you exploit though?
There's none that's as marketable or as marketable.
9/11's the best one. At 9/11, there's a lot of,
And it's
I
in
mean,
our lifetime.
That documentary's great. Sometimes you think
There are a few other ones we got to watch once we're back in here.
I'm not gonna watch another one.
What if it's an hour?
That one. The 9/11 one's very scary.
Oh, this is where
It is very scary.
that's the thing. I mean, I wish it's a type of thing that once you undo it's like putting toilet paper back around the.
Something about it though. I always have 99% of me believes 9/11 was an inside job done by the government to get troops in there. To get troops. Ooh, are you all right? You hit the corner of the wall. That was brutal.
I don't think my brain could rot out any more than.
I don't.
It already
Yeah,
has.
my God.
Dude, I think the last concussion I had was probably Jello wrestling, and
Yeah, you remember what you said to me when I asked you?
I don't remember anything.
You don't remember one thing?
I remember at the end. All I remember at the end, and I think it's just because you and Steve told me it back, is that the guy was answering for me when you were asking me the question.
What gave you a concussion that day? Should I be concerned about this?
About what?
You.
What do you mean?
You and the concussions.
Well, it's over with. I had you know what I mean? If I have any brain,
yeah, you gonna come and kill me one of these days or something?
What, Benoit?
Benoit?
I wouldn't kill you.
I appreciate that.
I'll have some.
Well, Benoit was gonna kill his son or wife.
Yeah, that's true. But I care about you a lot more than he cared about his wife.
I believe that.
You can't care that much about a woman you steal from another man, because you're always going to be worried. Think about this seriously, because I may have done this a time or two.
You stole from the Taskmaster,
but yeah,
the Taskmaster,
the Shockmaster, Kevin Sullivan. If you're with some girl that you was dating somebody else and then she's dating you, you're always going to be questioning.
Questioning what?
Whether she's cheating.
So.
Because she's shown she's capable of it.
I believe her.
All right, but let's say that I was doing a show. Let's say I was doing a podcast with any of our friends. Say I was doing a podcast with Steve, and then you came to me one day and you said, we should do a show. You should ditch Steve. I'd be like, and then I did, and then I was with you. It's like, wouldn't you question if you saw me off with Joe or somebody? It's like, well, maybe he's going to quit this, and then go with.
You always think that, yeah.
But you don't always think that with normal relationships.
No, but the ones with.
But if you stole somebody, yeah. And but then there's the fun of taking. That's a good.
Taking what's not yours. Yeah. You can objectify her. She becomes property. What if she was my daughter and I had sex if I ever she was pregnant? Yeah.
What do you think of that? Yeah,
that really was a fucking traumatic thing for me, as a kid, man.
What?
Just Dan Schneider producing Nickelodeon TV shows.
See, now that's
Vince
where
McMahon.
you and I come to the same conclusions, but about different things. Like these guys, like Dan Schneider being a sex pervert bothers you. That's like your 9/11.
I guess so. That's my sister. But no, but we would watch the shows together. What's funny? How close she is to hearing what you're saying?
Your family, Luke's family's right outside the door. And he's here. What if I just fucked my own daughter?
She didn't watch the wrestling, but we did watch.
So she thinks that's just you spitballing.
Oh yeah. She's better.
That's right.
When I play PlayStation, she goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go pick up my gun and kill people." So it's like anything can be said in this room. This is my.
What's as bad as incest? Being Chinese.
But no, but even that was such a horrible thing to watch. Just the Vince McMahon stuff.
What Vince McMahon stuff with the daughter?
When I was,
you think that's worse than 9/11?
No, I'm saying I'm not. No, I might be equally as bad. They're both bad.
No way. Thousands of people died, and then the war, and then all the fucking.
Obviously, 9/11's worse. Yes.
Think about the Iraqi kids and the fucking Afghanistanis.
What about them?
Well, they died, and they had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it sucks. That's horrible. They would have found something else to do to get in that war.
They would have. They would have. But
yeah.
it's just I think about that stuff all the time, and it bothers me. It's the same way that these performative assholes talk about Gaza, but they don't care, or you know what I mean?
In
it's like
Gaza. In Gaza. That's all you hear. In Gaza. Charlie Kirk died. Well, in Gaza, there's people in Palestine that die every day.
And even worse than that, there's people like us who have to live in this world. It's a sick place, man.
Maybe if you needed to change, would you move to another country? Not country. You wouldn't do that. I don't think you would do that.
No.
State?
Yeah.
City?
Yeah, I think about that all the time.
Where would
I'd love
you move?
I don't know. Maybe I just
Phoenix?
need, because you need that. You need to, like, it's hard to just start over in a new place. But I
I think you would like that.
I would, but your problems follow you wherever you go. They really do. If you're upset about something and you move, like, that's why you'll see these people who they're 35, they live in 8 or 9 different cities.
One of the funniest lines I'd ever heard in my life was from Nick, Joe's boyfriend. The funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. I go, oh, so you from around here? He goes, yeah, but I moved to Phoenix. I was like, oh, how can you move to Phoenix? He goes, I thought, I was depressed. I thought it was because of the seasonal depression, so I moved there. And, I thought it would cure my depression. It didn't. I'm just hotter.
Yeah, man, there's no way around it, man. You got to, if you're depressed, you're going to be depressed wherever you go.
Episode 76. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know. This is a cop-out. I think it's a good ending. Thank you very much. Follow us.
Episode
Luke and
76.
Kate on Instagram. Otis Tillman on Instagram. Do you still do Twitter or no?
No, I just
That's
go on
smart.
for the sports stuff.
All right.
All right, see you.
Take care.
Have a good week, everyone.